My name is William Igoe. My role on the Heritage Trail is I'm a Heritage Coordinator in Folklore. And as I first came here, I came up across a lovely, beautiful story not so far away in Ballintubber Abbey, 10 miles to the east. Patrick came to Ballintubber Abbey, the site, there's a well behind Ballintubber Abbey, dated to 440, 441, where he baptised children, babies at the time. And as he was leaving the well at Ballintubber, he came across a man called Michael, and he asked him, worshipping at a similar rock like this, with the petroglyphs and all this stone, the sunblast and all that kind of thing. So he asked him what was he doing. And he said, well, he said, I'm worshipping the sun god and everything like that. So St. Patrick went absolutely ballistic. He said, don't you know, he says, that one day that the sun will fall from the sky and perish, but the Son of God will never perish. And with that, he got his staff and raised it up over the stone and made a sign of the true cross. And suddenly then, a rasp of a thunderclap happened. Lightning hit the stone. It didn't destroy the stone, but it made a sign of the true cross over the circle of rings, the forerunner, the origin of the Celtic cross, the sign of Christianity conquering paganism. So that was the first we hear of the Irish Celtic cross. Now there isn't a Celtic cross or Celtic symbol on the Bohea Stone, or is there? Further excavation of this rock will find more petroglyphs and cup motifs and rings. And you never know, we might find a Celtic symbol. Just because there isn't a Celtic symbol doesn't know that St. Patrick knew about this rock. Back in the Neolithic period, there were communities living around the rock. And in the Celtic period, Iron Age, 400 BC, 400 AD, Patrick would have visited this site because the locals, again, were living around the same area. And they would have showed them this rock because they wanted to impress it. And again, Patrick would have came here, blessed the rock, and most likely would have stayed here, had lunch here, rested here overnight. There isn't a coincidence that the name Bohea means restful, sheltered place. And up to the medieval period, of course, we come across the first name of the stone called St. Patrick's Chair. But before St. Patrick came, of course, the Celtic ancestors passed its way to go on their festival of Lunasa, a pagan festival. Now, Lunasa, the word Lunasa, Lu means Celtic god. The Nasa part of that, Lunasa, means assembly or gathering. And the Christian god Lu meant light or shining. So the word connected with the gathering sun god worshipping up on top of a mountain. So that's the connection between St. Patrick and the Celtic people. Now, on the eve of Lunasa, on the 1st of August, Celtic women would sleep overnight to further induce fertility. That's what they thought. And they would stay there overnight and come down afterwards. St. Patrick, as I say, was very clever, and his missionaries. They never destroyed pagan artifacts. They blessed them to get on the sides of the pagan people in order to getting well with them. So Patrick was very clever, and his missionaries were very clever. And basically that's all I have to say. But thank you very much for your attention, and hope to see you next year. Thank you very much.